Alright, so I guess this is the tunnel we're taking.
Okay, I don't think I've been down here.
It's covered in sand.
Need a doctor's bag.
You said that. Oh, wow, there's a lottery ticket all the way over here.
Oh, friendly dog.
Oh, Bumper! Bumper!
It's a friendly dog.
I want this dog to follow us.
Well, we can follow him.
Alright, let's follow this dog.
Oh, watch out, little dog. There's a roach over there.
There's a roach! Dog, run!
Okay. These roaches will be our companions.
You just fucked with the wrong ranger.
Never mind.
How do caravanners use this tunnel all the time?
That should be the exit up ahead. Funny how time flies when you travel underground.
Yeah, that sure is funny. That looks like a...
Smiley face that way. Hey, how's it going? Got a couple of hostile tribals here, it looks like.
Mike, your melee weapon is a lawnmower blade with a stick attached to it.
Yes. The deadliest weapon of them all.
I think your U.S. military-issued assault rifle is a better weapon than that.
I think I'll be the judge of what's better. So Glanton is somewhere here in Carruthers Canyon.
Apparently so.
Where could he possibly be hiding? We know he's here. Oh, maybe...
Probably up there.
Is that a fortified area?
Yeah.
Is that his hideout?
Maybe.
Or is that just a local town? Well, we'll go in and ask.
Well, it says NCR, so it's probably not Glanton. NCR town rules. No public urination, no discharging firearms, no fighting inside establishments. All offenders subject to summary judgment by order of the Honorable Mayor Brandon.
Mayor Brandon. Maybe he'll be able to help us out. Or she, depending on if Mayor Brandon is a woman.
It takes a lot of time and manpower to build walls like this. They must be damn scared of somebody out there.
Maybe they're just protective.
This town looks like shit.
They're making do with the stuff they got.
Hey, how's it going, miner? Your town looks like shit. Let's go into the saloon. Hey there, Mr. Bartender. How's it going? I just wanted to say that balls.
You've got a pretty nice place around here.
Ghouls from Good Springs. What the hell are these posters? Who made these? They're amazing.
Ghoul 5 from Good Springs.
Knight of the Death Claw.
By Albert Breach and John Goodman.
I can't read what that says.
Dr. Doolittle and Mr. Cuddleworth Steve and Balls the Talking Dog.
Unspeakable horrors from outer space paralyze the living and resurrect the dead. Ghoul 5 from Good Springs.
The smoke of hell, a vicious racket with its arms around your children.
Oh, I think that's actually like a movie about the dangers of drugs.
That sounds about right.
Balls! And Danny Parker. Anyway, I just wanted to say your town looks like shit.
Howdy.
What's up with all these posters? That's actually a really good question.
Oh, hellfire, I haven't told you about the greatest filmmaker alive. Sit back and prepare to be mesmerized.
Why does he sound like Randall?
Behold, the fine cinema of Mr. Albert C. Breach, who produces the finest films made since the Great War. Hailing from Luna, California, Albert Breach has already produced over 300 feature films. His works cover every genre, including drama, comedy, and sex. He also writes works for the stage, like his award-winning play, Waiting for Hobo.
Instead of Waiting for Godot.
My personal favorite is Ghoul 5 from Good Springs, a movie about ghouls, resurrection, and catheter tubes.
Oh my god!
I always cry at the end.
Yes, I'm familiar with Albert Chesterbreach's work. I've seen a couple of his movies. My favorite is the one where the doctor from Good Springs goes crazy. That was an inspired one. Have you seen any of Albert?
I have not seen any of his videos.
Oh, they are magnificent.
Well, apparently you have me beat on a movie watching front there. What can you tell me about Silverwood? Oh, is it like Hollywood? Is that the joke?
Partner, this little town is growing fast, and the mine is churning out money. I was damn lucky to get this place set up when I did. Sheriff can be a little rough sometimes, but I wouldn't want his job, trying to corral all these miners, hookers, and hobos. Only thing holding back this town is the crazy tribals, always killing settlers and travelers. Crazy savages don't know it's a losing battle. But once we clear out the sand wolves, I reckon Carruthers Canyon will be right prosperous. I kid you not.
Well, we have met those folks. They weren't exactly welcoming to us.
Yeah, not really. What's your story?
Well, partner, it's funny. My wife up and left me for some loan shark in Reno, So moved here to get back on my feet. Business has been a-booming. I've managed to save up enough to open up a chain of saloons. I just don't know if it would work. My instinct is to stay here and keep saving.
That's actually a difficult decision to make. I don't know if we can advise you on a very drastic life choice. You should obviously be the master of your own destiny.
If I were you, Mr. Joe Briggs, who's clearly not Randall, is continue to stay in one place. Play it safe. Stick around. Build a bunker. Maybe live in the bunker. Tell people what to do. Soon, you'll be your own mayor. And then turn your life into a real-life horror movie when zombies inevitably invade your bunker and try to kill you.
So, long story short, your advice would be to play it safe?
Yeah, to stay here.
That's what most folks keep telling me, and they're probably right. I need to focus on the here and now. Quit daydreaming. Thanks.
Okay, I need to go.
Okie dokie. You're just giving out advice left and right, aren't you? Be careful sticking your nose in other people's business. That shit can backfire.
Greetings, fellow hard hat wearer! How do you feel? What brings you to Silverwood? Is it mining?
I used to be a fighter in New Reno, but I busted my hand. Blew my shot at the title. I heard there was money in the mines, so I moved. I've thought about applying for the foreman position, if only to get out of the hard labor. I don't know, though. Mining feels like a dead end. Part of me misses the fight game. It's not all blood and savagery like people say. There's skill, technique, developed expertise. It's a craft. I've thought about opening my own gym, coaching fighters, but it seems like a big risk.
You said you busted your hand, and yet your equipped weapon is brass knuckles.
Is it his equipped weapon?
Yeah, he has brass knuckles on. Life is short, and you gotta follow your passion. You should not listen to what I said to the other bartender, and you should listen to me right now and open up that gym.
You're the first person to tell me that. Maybe it's not so crazy after all. I'll need to save up some more, but maybe. Yeah, I'll try it.
I feel like you're giving conflicting advice.
Yeah, don't listen to what I said, bartender. I didn't mean it when I said that.
Are you enjoying your drink, sir? Because I'm here in this bar forever, apparently. Well, maybe these folks have interesting things to say.
Watch out!
Watch out? What are we watching out for?
Just dug your own grave.
What? Whoa!
Oh, good, the organ harvesters! Oh, thank God they showed up!
It's just the one. It's just the one. False alarm, everyone. It's one easily killed organ harvester.
Oh, yeah, I know. I need a drink too, Hobo Charlie.
Howdy.
What can you tell me about Silverwood, Hobo Charlie?
Ain't a bad place. Just a little wild for most folk. As long as the mine keeps producing, people will keep coming. You just have to be careful outside of town. Heathen shitwolves will cut your pecker off and sing a song about it, then throw it at the walls.
That seems extreme.
Okay. Did they get anything out of throwing it at the wall?
Other than delight?
I mean, I suppose it would probably make a kind of funny noise. It'd be like throwing a hot dog at a wall. It makes a really interesting noise.
Flap.
What's your story, Hobo Charlie?
Got discharged in 51. Been wandering ever since. Came here for work, but ain't had any luck just yet. Nobody even believes I was in the service. They just laugh at me. I keep asking that shithead sheriff to get my records.
I can try and convince him, I guess, since we're here and helping people for some reason.
And we already have established such a rapport with the townsfolk.
Yes, we have!
We killed that one organ harvester.
You can try, but that sheriff has a sequoia lodged up his ass. Won't budge on paperwork. Asshole. But hey, even if you try, I appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll give it a shot. Try and pull that sequoia out of his butthole and,
Yeah, maybe we can use it as a firearm.
Or we can just put a gun to his head and make him do it. Oh, there's other people in here. There's no way we're going to be able to pull that off.
Too many witnesses.
Oh, this town is hiring Glanton? Well, first I should introduce myself. My name is Zach, and I'm new in town.
I'm Sheriff Wayne Richardson. Been the law in town for 3 years now. Don't make trouble here. We are proud citizens of the NCR, and its laws will be enforced. Understand?
You say that, but I'm confused as to why the NCR would be hiring Glanton if they also put a bounty on his head.
Yeah, why is the town hiring Glanton? Shouldn't the NCR or the militia take care of the tribals?
If they could, they would. We can't leave the town undefended. There's always the risk of a Legion raiding party.
Ugh. You need to make a request for Charlie's service records.
Don't tell me you believed that, bum. You did, didn't you? I've seen guys like him for years, wearing old fatigues and moaning about their service. Almost all of them are full of shit. They're just conning patriotic citizens into giving up extra caps. Sorry, I won't waste my time on it.
It's just a simple letter, right? How hard can it be? If he is a former military veteran, he could probably help out the town, protecting it, perhaps.
You have no idea how much paperwork goes through here. Requisitions, inventory, arrest reports, grievances, all of it handled by me.
Bureaucracy.
I know you mean well, but I don't have time for Charlie's records. Sorry, I can't help you.
A bribe might work. How about that?
You know, I've been remiss in my duties. I'll mail off the request for his records right away. You have yourself a good day.
Good. Have fun with that. Now, excuse me for a second while I go behind you and pickpocket you.
Please.
Did you pickpocket the caps from him?
I tried to.
God! Good job, Russell. Way to protect us.
Yeah, nice work, Russell. Oh, well, we gotta get rid of the witnesses now.
Oh, Lord.
Alright, witnesses have been taken care of. Let's load that over again.
You sure you don't want to live with that one?
Nope. I super don't want to live with killing a bunch of innocents.
And everyone's alive again. Here we are. Are you excited that everybody's alive?
Do 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 do.
I like the white stripes. You know, we've been doing a lot of stuff with Russell, but we don't know a whole lot about him. Maybe we should talk to him and see what his opinion on everything is.
What's up?
Can you tell me anything about Glanton?
There's a lot of scuttlebutt about his origins.
Scuttlebutt.
Stories of his family being killed by tribals, him swearing vengeance. Probably bullshit. Not surprisingly, he's supposed to be a devil with a knife. Very quick. Once he sets his sights on a tribe, they're gonna get theirs one way or another. He's never failed to fulfill a contract.
Surely he has to have failed at some point. Maybe he just kept it quiet.
We have been going after Glanton all this time. How do you feel about this? Because from what I've seen, Glanton isn't that different from either of us. He kills tribals, he executes justice, wasteland justice.
Yes, but I will not condone wasteland justice done with a knife.
People always say Glanton is a bad guy for attacking women and children, but women and children can be raiders and evildoers as well.
That's true.
Yeah, if Glanton is killing tribals at the behest of all the townsfolk, and we're trying to capture him for monetary reward, I think we might be the bad guys in this story.
Speaking of such things, how do you like the bounty hunting business?
It's not bad. The pay is good. You get to see a lot of the wasteland, and it keeps you on your toes, makes you sharp. Back when I was with the Rangers, tracking and stalking enemies was about the greatest pleasure you could experience in the field. You're stacking your mind, your body, and your weapon against another human being. Well, most of the time they're human.
Sometimes they're robots.
After all the waiting, when you do finally catch up to them, nothing beats the red mist. It's better than making a woman climax.
I do the job, but I don't get my rocks off by killing people.
You totally do!
I do not.
You keep their severed skulls in your inventory!
It was just one severed skull, and I didn't sever that skull, to be fair. I found it as it was, and that is an admiration of human anatomy.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Speaking of having a bacon face, what happened to your bacon face, bacon face?
Yeah, what's up with all the roast beef stuck on the side of your head there?
Back when I was property of a certain centurion, I made the mistake of defying his instructions. He assaulted me, so I removed one of his eyes with a knife. In turn, he broke my legs, chained me to a wall, then tortured me.
Oh, that doesn't sound fun.
He took a shish kebab, used it to cook my eye in the socket.
That probably didn't smell good.
Then he took a few hours roasting my face. That answer your question?
There's probably a less crude way to say this, but it sounds like Russell may have been molested by a centurion in the Legion.
Yeah, sounds like it. I'm not going to make fun about the fact that Centurion played hide the pickle with Russell.
We would never make such jokes at your expense. Ultimately, why didn't you join the NCR? You'd still be fighting the Legion and probably contribute a lot more than you are right now, being a wandering bounty hunter.
Lord knows you're doing all kinds of good work now.
When you swear an oath to the NCR, you become another cog in their machine, nothing more. We were in a tight spot when the bears swooped in with their offer. That's what they do.
Bears don't swoop in.
We sold our souls for some peace of mind.
Okay, I can tell you don't want to talk about it. Let's move on. How do we best make use of your skills?
Point me towards the fucking bad guys? Really, I've learned to make do with whatever I've got. I prefer an assault rifle, but I'm handy with a blade as well. Just don't stick me with some dumb fucking unarmed weapon, okay? Nothing worse than charging into a shootout with your bare fists.
I have to agree with you on that, Russell. I don't punch enemies. That sounds dumb. Using a knife is much more smart.
It is. Wait, no it isn't! Use an assault rifle, you idiots! You have unlimited ammunition. Just use it, jerk.
Do you really enjoy the thought of killing Russell? Does the red mist really satiate your thirst?
Get you a big old boner.
Let me be clear. I'm not talking about doing it like some sick fuck who kills homeless hookers with steak knives.
That was very detailed.
I'm talking about combat, survival. I first killed a man when I was 16. Shot a raider through the throat with a .308 from 300 yards. Decent shot. I couldn't stop thinking about the finality of it. He had ceased to exist because of me. The second one was a legionary. Caught shrapnel from my grenade during an ambush. He died slowly. The third one was special. It was a raider who'd come near our position at night, just wandering, smoking. He had no idea what was coming. Time moves slowly when you're trying to kill a man close up. You see, smell, hear everything. He was taking a drag when I jammed that blade into the base of his skull. He went down faster than I expected, almost knocked me off my feet.
Gee, you think? He shoved a knife into his brain!
The first 2 times, I'd been afraid, overwhelmed with empathy. The third time, it was simply exhilarating. I could fuck the most beautiful woman alive, drink the finest liquor, smoke the best tobacco, and nothing will ever match that sensation.
This guy's a sick pervert.
It was conquest and domination. That's the purest instinct for anything that draws breath. And I was determined to feel it again.
I'm working with a psychopath. That's great.
You're a fucking hypocrite.
No, I'm not. You're the hypocrite.
He's got your number, man.
No, he fucking doesn't! I don't get any sexual pleasure from killing things!
That we know of.
I have nothing but contempt for the both of you right now.
Welcome to Silverwood. I've been expecting you.
This is the end of the line, Glanton. We finally found you. How did you know we were tracking you, Glanton?
Give me a little credit. First saw you outside of Prim before those grunts got the jump on us. I was at the tunnel when you crawled out of the ant colony. Must admit I admire your determination. Didn't expect you to make it this far.
I thought he was the mayor for some reason.
You thought Glanton was the mayor of this town? You think he's a mayor that goes around leaving town to town?
I don't know, yeah, I guess. I thought maybe he was the mayor of this town, and this is like his base of operations. Now that I say it, it sounds really stupid. What are you doing here?
The citizens have employed me to cleanse the canyon of a malignant band of nomads, the Sand Wolves. Once the rest of my men arrive, I'll find and kill every one of the heathens. Let these settlers live in peace.
This is the end of the line. I'm taking you in.
I will not be a trophy for bureaucrats. These people, they love me as much as they hate the ineffectual lawmakers judging me from afar. Move on me, and they'll turn on you with a vengeance. You're strong, though. Anyone can see it. Once your blood settles, speak with me again, and let's see if we can't cooperate.
So now we're torn between 2 options. Do we complete our mission, and in doing so, kill all the innocent people of this town? Or do we fail our mission?
Failure is always an option.
I suppose.
I'm ready to just go home and go back to bed.
You're gonna give up on the bounty?
Sure, why not?
But then our reputation will be tarnished!
Oh, what? As if it wasn't already. The only one who's gonna actually care if we don't complete this mission is Russell. And he can go pound sand, I don't give a rip.
Let's go talk to the mayor, let him know that Glanton is in town, and he's gonna go kill all the tribals.
The mayor might have been the one that hired him.
Yes?
Why did you hire Glanton? Are you not aware that the NCR has placed a bounty on his head?
Yes, and that's illegal. It is illegal to hire someone to do anything that has a bounty placed on their head. And it's also illegal to try and give a mailbox a drink.
Yeah, but I don't think that's what Glanton did. What he did do is scalp a bunch of innocent people, and that's why there's a bounty on his head.
Supposedly. I haven't actually checked my sources on that one.
But why did you hire Glanton anyway?
Bleeding hearts in comfortable offices may decry his methods, but Glanton was contracted due to popular demand, not furtive machinations.
Ooh, that's a good couple words.
Are you familiar with the Sandwolves, stranger? Your impertinent line of inquiry suggests ignorance, so I'll continue under that assumption. The Sandwolves are a lot of root-sucking, truculent cunts who cling to this territory by means of violence and terrorism. They are backwards, mendacious, and utterly intolerant of outsiders. All overtures of peace or reconciliation have ended in betrayal and violence.
This is a lot of big words.
Prospective farmers and cattlemen must linger behind the town's walls for fear of arbitrary butchery at the hands of inimical natives. I have seen the bloody scalped corpses of men and women, slaughtered in the night by sandwolves, the children taken captive. The citizens come to me, pleading for resolution, demanding safety for their families. When I look in their eyes, I know what has to be done. Glanton will do it. The tribal menace will soon be purged from this canyon, God willing.
More and more, I am starting to agree that Glanton is a force of good. If he's protecting the town, then he's probably a good guy, right?
I don't know. Nothing's ever cut and dry like that. I don't like this guy because he seems like a dick. He just uses big words to make himself seem smart. I can do that too.
Let's be honest, you can't.
Fragile.
That word is barely not monosyllabic.
Monosyllabic. I guess the sandwolves have to be taken care of, sure.
Good to know we're of one mind on this.
Well, this is a nice town. I would hate to have to kill everybody to try and arrest Glanton.
I don't really want to kill everybody in here either. Glanton!
What is it?
I hear you know of Judge Richter.
That's a name I haven't heard in some time. Yes, I knew the man, if you could call him that. He always seemed like something else to me.
A bug?
Distinct. Whatever his faults, he had the will to enforce the law and was utterly pitiless. He had the instincts of a wolf. Did you know him as well?
I killed him after he ordered a hit on my mentor.
He was very dead when you were through with him.
I thought it might end like that for him. He always overestimated the scope of his power and influence. A man that fearless is bound to meet a violent end. I'm amazed he lasted as long as he did.
Earlier, you proposed that we might work together. What do you have in mind?
There would be monetary incentive in the order of 5,000 caps.
Oh,
if
hot
money
damn!
doesn't move you, then there's something else.
Ooh, what's that?
Do you believe in justice, Courier?
I guess.
I do, with every ounce of my being. The sandwolves are savages, lower than animals. They prey on the weak, slaughtering innocent settlers, terrorizing law-abiding citizens. They will soon reap what they sow. If you do believe in justice, then you'll stand by me during this sacred enterprise. Money be damned. What say you?
I say that the cheek rest on your rifle is not strapped the correct way because you really want the laces on the bottom. Otherwise, when you put your cheek against the stock of the gun, those laces are going to dig into your face when you fire.
I still have preparations to make, and in all candor, we have yet to locate the sandwolves. In the meantime, you might speak with the sheriff. I hear he's recruiting volunteers for a scouting mission.
Is he? He didn't mention that when we talked to him about the hobo.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk to the mayor.
I would imagine that Russell is not happy about any of these turns of events, which is why he's walking around with his knife out like a lunatic.
Just letting everyone know not to mess with him.
I wanted to speak with you about the scouting mission.
Because we're good at reconnaissance.
Yeah, it's a quick scouting mission to the other side of the canyon.
Okay.
Lopez family settled there a few weeks back. We haven't heard from them. Normally, they swing by town every Sunday for supplies, but we haven't seen them in weeks. I suspect the worst, but I want to be sure. All I would need you to do is verify their status. The pay is 100 caps. If it is the Sandwolves, that'll show that they're back in the area. The main group always sends out raiding parties in their vicinity. So, are you up for the job?
We already know they're back in the area. They attacked us the moment we set foot in this canyon.
But apparently, we're gonna go all the way out there first.
Yeah, we have to be sure by checking out this person's house.
Yes, that's the only way.
Good. Here's the spot on your map. Keep your eyes open for sandwolves while you're out there.
It's a very small canyon now that I think about it. I also don't know why they wouldn't settle with the rest of the townsfolk here.
Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. This joke is old, but I will keep doing it. He's coming to say hi. How's it going, buddy?
You just fucked with the wrong ranger.
Looks like our friend Russell's having some fun with the scorpions.
I quit life.
Crazy thing about feral ghouls is they used to be people like you and me. Well, not exactly like us. We're one of a kind.
I agree with Vincent.
No one kills quite like we do.
You ever wonder if there's a god? And if he's a fucking dumbass?
Yes!
I do. I'm not talking about Mother Nature, karma, or the great big wheel of life. I'm in the engineer who created man. You see, this engineer, God, or Jesus, or whoever, he gave us hands, and we turned them into fists. Now I say he should have seen it coming. I guess that's why he's an idiot. Because there's no backsies when it comes to fists. Not when you use them to jerk off. He takes that away, it'll be mutiny.